If he continues as he has done so far today, and he still wins with a 30-second penalty, I will take my hat off to the man and say never retire, as opposed to think about it.
I wonder if, yeah, there we are. So it is, for an early start, it is. What a pity. They used to have marshals there standing in between each of these lanes with their hand on your shoulder, the athlete. Now it's left up to the athlete, and it really is. You're in a panic situation. It's not. It's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah, but we can all read a clock.
We can. Well, Bjorn Dahlen was supposed to leave at 35. He probably only jumped it by a second.
Yeah, what is he now? 38, 39, possibly needs glasses. Most of us start to need them at around 40. He could put that in as an excuse, but it won't carry any weight. He will take those 30 seconds, and he's going to have to put in the performance of his life if he wants to finish in the top 3 today with those on. The Norwegian team not happy. It can be a bit petty, can't it, Mike? If you gain 0.1 of a second and they say, right, that's 30 seconds.
I would love to see exactly by how much he did.
Well, we won't find that out for a while.
Early start.
Malishko needs the same as last time. 5 nice steady shots, all of the targets going down. If we're lucky, we might get a close-up of the target. Fantastic. Great shooting.
Is just in that lovely zone where he's not thinking about it, he's already gone. It just looks so beautiful. Same with Garanashev, but he takes a little more time.
Burf makes sure. Will Bjorn Dahlen hit 5? He's got 4. Pfeiffer's missed, which takes a bit of pressure off Bjorn Dahlen. And the top 5 all going clear. Lucas Bauer, a little bit of time to clear his 5th target, but it's gone down. So no real gains made. Svensson, who missed in the first time, missed with 2 targets, I believe, first time round, has gone clear at the second time of asking. Ustigov goes out. Moravec's doing well for the Czech Republic. Bjorn Dahlen in 6th, but that time, that 30 seconds added, that's tough, isn't it, Mike? Do you think they'll tell him?
I think they will. I'm sure the coaches will have informed him that there's a 30-second penalty, or will they? They know how experienced he is. I think it's better to tell him during the race.
It's better, in my view, it'd be better to tell him after the last shoot, so he can up his level if he's in a position to win. He always gives it 100%. You could argue it won't make any difference. All it can do is upset him, make him angry.
There's certainly 100% hit rate so far, so there's nothing at the moment on his mind except the normal conditioning to succeed.
There's no doubt that the Russians' performances are improving bit by bit. Have they got the timing right for Sochi 2014? They're all talking about it. That's all they're interested in at the moment. But they know they need some good results, so they go into the Olympic Games next year full of confidence. And if they have a look at that current leaderboard, they'll be delighted. Anton Shapulin is, I think, the number 5 Russian, and he's only down in 15th place, and he's one of the best.
It's incredible. On the other hand, all these spectators in the stadium, they want the Germans to come through, and Arne Pfeiffer, the best at the moment, 13th position. I think he can move up from that, and Simon Schemp from 29th to 20, so good news for Schemp. Booth still looking good. He's at 100% hit rate. There he is, looking more relaxed today. There was a lot of tension in him, and he didn't have a very good relay on Friday.
But he's had a fantastic season. Started it well with a 2nd place up in Östersund in the first sprint of the season, and of course getting 4th place in the sprint yesterday just sort of underlined the fact that he does have the potential to be a World Cup winner. He's not out of this one quite yet. If he can hit all the standing targets, the chances are he'll finish 1st or 2nd. Well, this is the fight for 2nd and 3rd. Svensson and Moravec, the 2nd group. And then that, in fact, Bjorn Dahlen and Moravec together, you got
Bauer.
Yeah, Bjorn Dahlen and Bauer, Svensson and Moravec. I'll get it right eventually. And Svensson is absolutely flying on this 3rd lap. He's taking no prisoners here, trying to break away from Moravec.
Well, he came out of the range, well, only, 4 seconds behind Moravec. He's ahead of him now. Moravec, 100% hit rate at the moment.
Ustigov is there as well. 17 is Michael Schlesinger. We mentioned him before. Of this group, he has made the most gains so far. And don't forget that Martin Fourcade started in 16th, just a few seconds ahead of Schlesinger. So he's having a pretty good run, despite the fact that he missed one target on the first shoot. How many have gone clear so far? We know about Malishko and Goranichev and Berth, the leading three, all with the perfect scores so far. What about the rest?
We've still got 10, 11, 12, 13. It's good shooting today. 13, 14, 15 have shot the perfect 10 out of 10. Some have not done so well. We've got
we got a couple of
Kazar missing 6 out of 10 in the prone.
And Dusan Simoko missing 5 out of 5 on the first shoot. He better go and have dinner with Miriam Gosner, I think.
Tobias Eberhard, he's missed 5 out of 5 the second time in. Best mover I can see in the pack, it says Simon Fourcade. He's moved from 30th up to 19th, again with a perfect shoot.
But still almost a minute and a half off the pace of the leader. Simon Fourcade coming back into the World Cup for the first time this season after an operation in the summer. It will be a couple of weeks. I don't think he'd have been expecting to be challenging for a win here today. Martin Fourcade already looks better than he did yesterday.
Yes, he certainly looked a little laboured, and to lose 52 seconds, surprising. He missed one target. There again, most of the elite yesterday did miss one target.
Dmitry Malishko. Well, there might as well not be a crowd there. There is no reaction whatsoever. It's been a long weekend. There are going to be a few sore heads tomorrow when they all go back to work, but what an atmosphere. I'm delighted that a few of our viewers have decided to go and watch biathlon live. We always recommend, if you want crowd involvement, Ruhpolding and Oberhof, I think, win hands down. If you want scenery and a nice occasion, then I think Antolz is probably the favoured resort at the moment.
I think Antholz is amazing. You've got that little village atmosphere, and the parties are still there in the village at night time. Yeah, and if you want the hardest journey possible on earth, you go to Khanty-Mansisk. But it's worth it when you get there. It's very different. A cultural experience as much as a biathlon one. Now, here we go. Shoot number 3, first in the standing position. Malishko yet to miss a target. And he doesn't look as though he intends to miss today. Smack in the middle, great shooting, and once again slams the door shut on those chasing him around the track. Malishko, he's on amazing form, because it appeared as if he wasn't even out of breath there. He was, of course, but he's controlling it so well on the range. Bjorndalen, he's missed his first. Svensson got his first.
3 out of 3 misses for Bjorndalen. His day's over. Those 30 seconds now make no difference whatsoever. Goranichev gets 5, Berth gets 5. The leading 3 stay the same. Svensson was getting closer, but one miss from Svensson throws him out of contention. Moravec, on the other hand, has gone clear. Clement Bauer, Mike, familiar story. He's shooting brilliantly and skiing fast on the prone, and then starts to throw the targets, miss the targets, and incur a few penalties.
Well, yes, Bauer, he's only a 56% hit rate in the stand, and what a pity for him. If he could turn that round by 15%, he's constantly challenging for a top 10 position.
These men all looking to gain loads of places. It looks as though Benny Vega of Switzerland might come back. Nearest the camera, Vega, with a smile on his face, deserves it, having hit 5 in the stand. Freddie Lindström of Sweden goes out with 450 metres, and Arndt Pfeiffer, well, what was going on there? Possibly shooting on the wrong target.
That was amazing. Pfeiffer missing 5, Gusner earlier today missing 5. It's so unusual for a world-class, a World Cup biathlete to shoot like that in just one set of 5 shots.
Well, we've seen a lot of 5 misses. What do they have a name for it in the World Cup?
So really
certainly happens. In the army, the military scene, it used to be known as the pineapple. 5 out of 5. How many times? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times we've seen that happen today.
amazing. And look, we can see the flags, they're barely moving. There certainly isn't the wind influence.
This is how to do it.
One big breath in between shots from Malishko. Sorry, that was Garanishev.
Well, the leading four are still faultless. That's fantastic shooting. Andrei Moravec has got to within 37 seconds of the lead. He started 11th, as you can see on the left-hand side of that screen. 37 seconds. He's still close enough to take the win should the leaders finally crack, but there's no sign of that so far. Malishko, Garanichev have been perfect so far. Now these two are pushing their pace in a bid to catch Malishko. Last time we saw Mike 26 and a half seconds between first and second. That effectively is one penalty. Malishko can afford one penalty and he'll still come out maybe with a lead of, what, 4 or 5 metres over those chasing two?
Yeah, absolutely. They're taking at 21. Most of the best are taking 21 seconds on the penalty loop, but Malishko is just looking so rock solid, so focused, so easy on the range. I'm not sure he's going to miss.
Svensson keeps pushing. He keeps pushing, and the more he pushes, the more likely he is to miss the targets. Moravec has just kept it steady, hit the targets and skied steady. So certainly the least painful way to do it. But Svensson really has no option. Missing two on that first prone, really upsetting his whole race plan.
Well, that's right, and Svensson's only 51 seconds behind, running much the same ski speed as Malishko. Lindstrom, I thought he would do well today. He started 7th, he's down in 19th. He went and missed 3, of course, in the standing.
Well, Alexei Burf is skiing exceptionally well to stay with the two Russians. Here comes Svensson, moves back up into 4th place. Started the day in 3rd, of course. Dropped down outside the top 10 after that first shoot.
Tayeb Bo has gone and missed another 2 in his stand, so he's way down.
Good shooting from Bilanenko of Ukraine. He shot the perfect 15 out of 15. He's gone from 38th up into 17th position at